My name is Andy Weir, and I have wanted to be a writer since I was young. I enjoyed writing, but could not become a writer. Now I'm a software developer. I've been developing softwares at Blizzard and AOL for over 20 years. I also participated in the development of Warcraft 2. The satisfaction with the developer's job was not too low, but there was only a lingering desire for writing. I replaced blogging with the desire to write. I would code by day and write on blogs by night. Programming was my job and writing was my hobby. The habit of writing a novel after each one continued for 10 years. One of my blog novels was The Martian. It was one of 3 novels that were released simultaneously in 2009. When The Martian was serialized, the reader's feedback via message and email was more frequent than that of the other novels. One day a reader said, "Can you make it in an ebook version?" So I did. I made an ebook file of the novel and uploaded it on the website. Another mail came. I downloaded the ebook file, but I don't know how to open it. I'm a bit of a computer illiterate. Please let me read it on Amazon Kindle. It was a very simple matter, so I did it again. But to register the novel on Amazon, it required a fee of at least 99 cents. I set the book price at 99 cents. What happened next is completely out of my control. The number of subscribers had roared, and as it turns out, the novel had become a smash hit. Positive reviews had put the book on the Amazon bestseller list. Inquiries about publication and film production continued. I thought Amazon was great, but I didn't know about its strong power in the distribution of ebooks. Among them, I signed a publishing deal with Random House and a film production deal with Fox Studios. The Martian, directed by Ridley Scott, starring Matt Damon. It happened so simultaneously that I'm still confused. The admiration from the existing media had been loud. Becoming the best sci-fi writer in a group of developers. The humorous writing style of Andy Weir. The sophisticated scientific knowledge of the software engineer author. What? In fact, I hadn't even met a single astronaut while writing The Martian. I've created the scientific evidence, the NASA organization, and the atmosphere. I only reference Google and Wikipedia to add onto the common sense and knowledge I already had. This is a secret, but the sandstorms at the start of The Martian are fictional. Because the atmosphere on Mars is less dense than on Earth, there is a significantly lower probability of Matt Damon flying and injuring himself. They were deliberately inserted to make a dramatic story. Still, I have developed my own orbit program to calculate the trajectory of Earth, Mars, and Hermes. I wrote the novel as I simulated it. Anyway, this is how The Martian came into the world. The software developer has been reborn as a science fiction writer. My hobby that started with a free subscription for my readers brought me into the ranks of world-renowned novelists. Many people ask, what are your writing skills? Again, I'm not a professional novelist. Starting with the webcomic book Kathy and Andy in 1999, I was merely a blog writer and a self-referencing writer who dreamed of becoming a writer. Still, if I were to point out the best of my qualities, I would say that I'm an individual creator who understands the nature of technology. I would say blogs, Kindle, and mailing lists are what made me a novelist, the product created by my current job in software developers. The first work that made me very famous. By reflecting the reading patterns of online users, I have configured the stories with less than 1,000 words so that the readers can reach each short story in 5 minutes. People said that The Egg was the talk of the town because of its unique format. The Egg was translated into more than 30 languages around the world with the involvement of volunteer translators. I managed each of the readers who visited my homepage using a mailing list. Whenever I serialized a new novel, I spread the word by sending emails. So I had about 3,000 regular fans. I didn't need more than 3,000 fans because it was enough to draw attention. The Martian became popular because those fans spread the word out. Here's what I think. Andy Weir and The Martian. Wouldn't they be the best scenario of the combination of a single creator's creativity and technology? And haven't they moved up the world to where hobbies can be the main jobs, and the main jobs being the hobbies?